Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 14. In the matter of doing random things I probably should have done forever ago, I've been poking away at the gatherers and crafters. Doing a quest for them is gonna be a whole other thing, but we've got a couple quests to do here in Mordona. I think I'll have one to do in Idleshire as well. Just tooling around. Name's Guy and Star, and you have the look of a botanist. My goal is no less than attaining complete mastery of all things crafting and gathering. To this end, I roam the world. But I must say that Revenant's Toll offers a sore temptation, the temptation to stay. I'd heard tell that the Adventurers Guild had thrown its weight behind this place, but I had no idea of the kind of talent pouring into the camp. I could tell just from your hands that you're an adept yourself. You've not flinched at the notion of a little hard work. One of your standing, you must have tools to match. Surely you must own some choice items. Will you not let me see one? Equipment gatherers or crafters, primary tool, item level 50 and higher, and speak again with guiding stars. So yeah, just as long as it's level 50. Magnificent is everything expected, and though not more. Forgive my blunt ways, no doubt you are fond of your chosen instrument, but surely there are tools better suited to you, tools that require the delicate touch of an adept of your stature. As it happens, such tools are available to you. You need to go no further than Talon here. He can be a mite test to you, but he's one of the finest toolsmiths the realm over, and his selection is impressive. Now he won't simply hand them over. You might need to furnish the man with a bauble or 3 in exchange. But for an adventurer of your skill, such errands should pose a little challenge. And if you would walk the lonely road to mastery, why not petition Talon for one of his tomes too? He calls them me cookbooks, and for they hold some of the most complex recipes you'll ever see. You have skills enough for them, I'm sure. Ever is a crafter ruled by a triumvirate: tool, skill, and curiosity. May you prosper in all 3. You may now trade with Talon. After obtaining specific items, you can exchange them for gatherers and crafters' tools. So yes, he has various level 50 tools here. Yay. But more importantly, here. This is just whatever. That's whatever. So most of this is just like, oh, here's the lab category I'm actually looking for. Answer things are good enough. So, master, etc., etc., etc. These are used to get various recipes. Now, these are all for the crafters, not really for the gatherers. This is just forager gear that's here as a category. But, yeah, so that's primarily for the crafters among us. But, let's take a trip up here. You, no longer a collectible. If I may, miss, you're an accomplished botanist, are you not? Perchance you're familiar with ethereal reduction? Simply put, it allows one to break an item into its base ethereal components, or something to that effect. The process is admittedly difficult for a layman to explain. Kokosambu, a disciple of Master Mutamix, would surely be glad to tell you more. Hi, Opjing. How are you? What do you want? Fine, I will change jobs. You must be level 56 if you're a level 55, like, really. Back to trade tongue flaps about shifty make or transmutation or whatever? No. A letter? Get rid of that. If you want to know about ethereal reduction, all you had to do was ask. As the name suggests, it's a method of reducing items to a more primordial state, as it were. Crystals, for the most part. Now, before you go thinking you can rid yourself of all your worthless shite in this fashion, think again. Only items with a certain... How should I put this? Alright. Collectability. Only rare items valued as collectibles seem to be suitable for this purpose, so it's hardly an easy decision to make. In any case, why not give it a go? You never know what you'll get unless you try. Ethereal reduction is now available. Now use the general option ethereal reduction. By doing so, you can break unwanted collectibles in their base ethereal components such as crystals. When crystals reduce collectibles may yield rare materials at random. Be warned that this process is irreversible and collectibles will be permanently lost. Alright, okay, I was wrong about where I had to go. No, actually it is. Inscrutable tapes. You're a miner, yes? I thought so. I pride myself on having an eye for talent, and you, miss, have it in abundance. Don't suppose you've heard of this new collectables fad, have you? No? Well, we've got to do something about that, then. Here, take this letter to Leader Lona in Revenant's Toll. She'll take care of the rest. Yeah, that would be what I've been looking for. Hi, I'm back. And I'm unlocking all this in the right order. Definitely, right? I think this is technically Heaven's Word, but we're playing under AR. Greetings, miss. How may I assist you this eve? Hand over the letter. Very well, it would be my pleasure to enlighten you. As you're doubtless aware, there are wealthy individuals who covet certain items, but who would rather pay others to procure them. Rowena's House of Splendors is glad to receive the custom of such individuals. To supply these collectibles, we turn to men and women such as you who possess the talents to craft or procure them. Compensation will be commensurate to the collectability of items provided and paid in scripts, which can be exchanged for all manner of fine wares. You may sell these items to the house at any of our branch offices, including those in Limsville, Minsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. Please do advise that these terms are not negotiable, miss. We appreciate your understanding. Rowena's House of Splendors is now accepting scripts. You can now craft and gather collectibles. Let's get a bunch of actions here. Collectibles may be traded for crafter and gatherer scripts by speaking with appraisers employed by Rowena's House of Splendors. These scripts can be exchanged for items usable by disciples of hand or land. To learn more about collectibles, speak with Leader Lona. Go west, Harassman. Mayhap you have heard that the Rowena's House of Splendors is expanding its operations. I am proud to say that these rumors are true. It was actual presence in Idleshire, far to the west in the Dervanian hinterlands. Should you find yourself passing through, it may be prudent to introduce yourself to our representatives. Present this letter to them and they will know you for one of our suppliers. We'll speak with this collectible appraiser here. You can see I can see a whole bunch of different ones, and you have like a reward you get and the collectability you have to reach, and yeah, I can only see so far right now because of where I'm at in my leveling. Anyways, let's get to Idleshire now. Begging your pardons, miss, but I haven't got the time to chat right now. I have a letter for you. One of my little sister suppliers, eh? Well, now that's different. Pleased to make your acquaintance. As you can see, the house has come to Idleshire, but we've only just gotten started. It's our hope that with the help of hard-working folks like yourself, it won't be long before we're the center of trade in these parts. And we'll do it by becoming the premier source of collectibles. Bring us whatever you've got, and we'll pay your fair value in scripts. This be the beginning of a long and prosperous relationship. Neat. You may now trade collectibles to Rowena's House of Splendors in Idleshire. We also exchange scripts for items usable by disciples of land or hand by speaking with the nearby representatives. So, Heaven's Word was a bit weird. They've got, I guess it's not really weird, it's just weird in where the NPCs are. I guess it's normal actually now. But yeah, so you need to get these script tokens. And you use it to get your, where you can find rare items to gather, including get the books to be able to spawn one of the S ranks of Heaven's Word. While we're here at Kagane, hello, I say, are you not from Eorzea? Something. By the looks of it, an adventure besides marvelous. You see, I've been dispatched here by the Adventurers Guild for recognition of our establishment while helping us gain a foothold here in the Far East. And what better way to the locals' hearts than by offering them our aid through guild leaves, of course. We already have plenty of work for those with the skills, and I hope we can depend upon yours as well. Kugani leaves are now accessible, except they're only for disciples of Hand and Land, which is why we didn't get them before. Well met, adventurer. My name's Gallienne, and I work at the House of Splendors for my aunt, Rowena. Following her successful expansion into Idleshire and the Three City-States, she decided to bring her operations here to Ralger's Reach. Our presence here serves to aid this recovery effort, creating jobs for refugees and stimulating the economy. With your skills, you would be of great help to us. Of course, if you have any collectibles, I'd be happy to take them off your hands in exchange for scripts. Locations realm-wide has never been easier to do business with the House of Splendors. You are the esteemed Arya Ariana, yes. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Moen, founder and chairwoman of the Boutique of Splendors. Master Alphino has spoken quite highly of you and your unparalleled artistic abilities. Quite highly indeed. Forgive my boldness, but I should be most honored if you were to register with us as a provider of collectibles. As compensation, we can offer you a wide variety of goods I am confident will meet with your approval. No, not direct compensation to be clear. We have adopted a system rather similar to one with which you are doubtless familiar, and which I only recently learned of from Master Alphino. For every delivery, you'll receive payment in the form of scripts. This exclusive currency is redeemable only with Boutique of Splendors, limiting perhaps, but you will find that the equipment and materials we have on offer more than make up for any inconvenience. The woman who first conceived this approach was brilliant, wouldn't you agree? True visionary who managed to bring together people from all walks of life and reshape the world with her boundless compassion and generosity. Oh, and I should mention that a negligible portion of the value of all collectibles processed will be withheld to account for overhead and other assorted operating expenses. Doubtless I need not explain the necessity of this. So that unlocks collectibles for Shadowbringers. And also a new quest has appeared. You might be noticing all these quests appearing. Don't worry about them. That's a headache for another time. Oh ho, you must be Arya. Mistress Rowena's told me all about you. Says you're quite the renowned miner. My name's Pelona, by the way. The mistress has charged me with managing her Rods and Hahn branch. Looking forward to doing business with you. Which isn't to say I've got anything special to ask of you. All I mean is that your business is just as welcome here as it is at any other House of Splendors. Of course, I'd certainly prefer you to do more of your business here than anywhere else. Team plans like yourself will attract even more customers, you see. And if we keep drawing in business at a good clip, before long we'll have to rebrand as Pelona's House of Splendors. That old witch will know what hit her. Don't you worry about that last part. Just peruse our wares and buy something if it strikes your fancy. And that unlocks Endwalker. Collectible appraising. We're almost there. Almost there. Boy, one gift for a capable tradeswoman. Must be a disciple of Land or Hand 90 or above. We're so close. Anyways, yes. This is where you unlock the Dawntrail version, except I need to gain 14 levels to do that. So, collectibles! Now that I've done almost all the unlocking, what are they? I don't think I can even speak with you, right? No, I can't. Let's go back to Rods. I guess. It'll be that way. What are collectibles? Collectibles are a decent source of leveling if you can find one that you can just easily farm or craft. B, the source of script, as they've been talking about. Now, these are another currency similar to tomestones of, like, right now it's aesthetics and heliometry. You get these scripts. Right now it's purple and orange. Changes per expansion, I think? And you can trade them for various things per expansion. So like, if I look here at whatever, I can't look at the 100 ones yet, which means I can't look at the orange. But like, if I look at, say, tokens, like here's how you get those blue crafter script tokens that I was looking at. Or if you look at gatherer, same thing. Here's a bunch of tokens, and these tokens are used for getting those ability to find the different nodes. And we look in here, like any icon marked with this is a collectible. You can only get it as a collectible, and it's going to be like the same if I go into here. You'll see like this literally just collectible category, and these are made to turn in for experience and those scripts to trade in, and it's a whole thing. If you want achievements, there's achievements for this too. But yeah, so like if you look at, say, this reef rock, if every one I turn in, I get, what is that, like 1,000,000 experience? Yeah, 1,000,000 experience if I turn them in 1,000. Now, you're not always going to get 1,000, especially on the gatherer ones. You do want to aim for it, but you won't always get there. But like here, these would get like 600,000 if you craft the spaghetti al nero. But yeah, so that's a somewhat look, not a somewhat great look, but into most of it. I'll eventually record that little, I'll add in, once I get high enough, the little recording bit there for unlocking the Dawntrail version, but I do need to level up some to get there, and there's also unlock some stuff in Crystarium. And I think Charlian? I can go there for free. We'll check Charlian. And I think once we get to... Yeah, okay, no, there's still another quest for that. Once we get to 90, we'll also be able to do some for Dawntrail as well. Some more stuff for Dawntrail. Oh, leaves. Right, yeah, I should unlock those. This is definitely the order. I need to go back and unlock the Shadowbringers ones too. Let's try to unlock some of this various, like, crafter stuff here. Meow struck me as someone who isn't afraid to get her hands dirty. I don't mean that as a euphemism. Are you interested in a bit of good old-fashioned hard work? Or perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm greedy. One of Charlian's gleaners is our role to procure materials, samples, knowledge, all you can imagine, and more. Naturally, it will be difficult for any one person to comb the world each time our countrymen ask something of us. Thus did we form a guildship, the better to share information and see the requests received to the hands of those best suited to fulfilling them. Some requests, for instance, are better assigned to those who demonstrate a certain degree of finesse and persistence, and the calluses upon your hands tell me that you are one such person. I understand that you may feel some trepidation given your somewhat lax selection process. As you like not suspect, the forum would never officially recognize a traveler from another nation as a gleaner. Unofficially, however, we're up to our necks in requests as of late, and they're coming in faster than ever before. We'll take any talent we can get and pay good coin for it, so please tell me you're interested. Now, leaves are also a good source of experience for crafters and gatherers, but you still, of course, have, like it was back in ARR, you still have the limit here. Crystarium, yeah. Tradeswoman, eh? You've that look about you. Interested in putting those skills of yours to use and taking a leave or two? It's all above board. I'll handle it in the auspices of the Crystal X, Dark worry not. We process and dole out a mountain of leaves every day. Register with us and you can peruse the open ones at your leisure. You'll be compensated too in case you're afraid we were running some sort of charity. So, shall I put your name down in the ledger? Right then, are you on a positive? Fine. Let me just finish filling out this remaining bit of paperwork and then you'll be all set. Crystarium leaves are now available. You may now undertake Crystarium leaves by speaking with Iriker. So same thing. Give me decent source of experience. I especially, let me see if I can find one here, especially because this is actually relevant. Tradecraft. Okay, here we go. Like, if I were to look at these, that's not a good category. I look for ones where you're literally just making a material to hand in. All these appear to be... Okay, here we go. Mana Silver Nugget. This window so small. Like, this Mana Silver Nugget is one I would, you know, probably look at for doing for this. And same thing here. Hard Mudstone, Whetstone. Now, obviously, like, doing something like this would be a little bit more experience in doing that. But these are just the only 3 that are going to be for each level set. And I find it easier to just spam out like a material versus trying to get everything together for these. Now, if you want to do every single individual leaf, yes, there's an achievement for that. You can't do that. For Fieldcraft, of course, you actually have to go out and do the leaf. So it's a little bit more work for where you could just go mass farm a material that like sells okay. That's kind of what I did to level in Dawntrail, honestly. Back when it first came out, just like, yeah, let's just get a bunch of stuff that way. And they're like, so this is the quest I was talking about, this crystalline mean. Was one unlocked here from unlocking collectibles. This would not have been available before collectibles because it gives you script. So since we haven't unlocked script, of course, there's also another one of those quests here. So I think mental checklist, other than not being able to do Dawntrails yet because we're not high enough level. I was actually amazed we could get the Endwalker ones. Since I guess we're close enough. But yeah, I will possibly look into starting collectibles. So I think first I might want to look into doing quests for each job. Yes, I may have already done some. I'll have to figure things out. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, also, make sure you put, if you're like me and waited, you don't have to put these on because it's actually, hold on, I know what we can do. There's one, oh, I know where it's actually located. Let's just go to In a Journey's Head. Like, I know where it's located here. If I have been doing it. But if I just go out here, so you don't actually have to put it in the bar. You do want to for Fisher. But like, so these armor ring seasonings and these airship fitting components, if we pull it open, you get a whole, I get a whole collectible introduction. And yeah, so you just kind of want to raise up this collectability here. Each little marker is the collectability amount. It shows you current value, location effects, and as you hover over the ability, it shows you how much will go up. Collect obviously will actually collect it. And these little abilities, some I haven't unlocked yet because the level will give you buffs. Like this will increase the next item collectability increase. Amounts increase by your perception. So like if I do that, and now if I do a brazen is the variable one. Just do it again. I'm just kind of futzing around here. And if we look at this one, this has a chance to not take collectability. Oh, come on. Do this. And then if we hit collect, we get that at 1,000. Now, you want to do a little better with like doing stuff like maxing out like your chances and whatever, but I was just kind of screwing around with it there. But yeah, like just doing now I got 30,000 because I also hadn't collected it before. While I'm here, let's just gather this stuff I haven't collected before. Yeah, so that's a quick little look here into some collectibles. And yeah, crafting one is just, you have to craft up to the right collectability. yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell for notifications. Also consider checking out the description below, various links, social media, Discord, come hang out. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!